To emphasize once again that your risk of contracting coronavirus here in Dane County is low. We are conducting what we call contact investigations as we monitor for the spread of coronavirus. Contact investigations entail following up with people that are identified as being in close contact to the individual that has coronavirus. For instance, this could include a family member or a roommate. There are two ways we monitor for coronavirus. The first is contact monitoring, which is for people who have potential exposure with someone who has tested positive for coronavirus. The second is travel monitoring, which is for incoming travelers from China. You can learn more about these monitoring methods at publichealthmdc.com/coronavirus. For public health, this is routine work. The same type of investigations we conduct for things like measles or foodborne illness. At this time, there are no additional people with coronavirus in Dane County. Please remember that the number of people in our community who may have been exposed to the virus is extremely low. We must not make assumptions about anybody's health or health risk based on their race or perceived nationality. In the coming days, we will continue to update our website, social media channels, and our information line with any new information. You'll find our website at publichealthmdc.com/coronavirus. And our information line is at 608-243-0587. Should any other individuals in Dane County be diagnosed with coronavirus, we will notify the public immediately. At this time, I can take any questions if there are any.
I know you reiterate the risk is very low, but we're going into a weekend after this news came out. Should people be worried about going to large gatherings, those type of things?
No, we're not making that recommendation at this time. We do have people who are going to be monitoring the situation through the weekend, and we will be updating people with any changes in the situation. So at this time, people should continue their normal activities as they would. So yeah, there's no broad recommendations that we would make for the public at this time to change activities.
So this person flew on an airplane, right?
Correct.
So have you made contact with all the people on that flight to tell them? Or on the possible flights, because it's probably more than one.
The CDC guidelines are the people that are most at risk from this person flying are the people that were sitting very close to the person. And so we have gone to the airline, gotten the information on who those individuals are, and we're following up with those individuals. But there's no need for everybody in the plane or everybody in the airport and that kind of thing. There's not a risk of transfer at those points. So we are doing contact investigations with the other individuals that were in close proximity on the plane with this individual.
So you've reached every single person that was in a close proximity then with them?
I can't really speak to exactly have we touched every single person. I know that that's what our intention is to do that contact investigation. So I don't have information on the immediate what's happened right now. Have we reached all, X number of people? So I can't really answer that question right now, but that is what we will be doing, is reaching out to those individuals.
Another question I had too, just from a lot of people that I've seen, people in public, talking about travel, we haven't really heard anything from the Dane County Airport. Is there a type of deep cleaning that needs to be done if someone was infected with this type of coronavirus that needs to be done on an airplane or where they were sitting in the airport? How do you go about that when there's these types of illnesses like this that can spread so quickly?
I don't believe we have any information as far as there's a special type of cleaning that's needed for this specific virus. It's a virus like many others, and cleaning that's appropriate for this type of virus is being done. So that's the best information I can give you at this time. I think we need to remember that this virus is a new virus, and people are learning about it on a daily basis. So there's, Yes, ma'am.
Are you aware of any incidents on campus or around our county that is the reason why you said don't make any assumptions about people's race or ethnicity?
I've not been informed of any specific incidences, but we understand that this type of behavior does occur, where people identify this type of situation and associate it with a person's race and make assumptions. And so that's why we're being very specific about the need to not make those assumptions and to treat everybody with caution. I mean, we need to remember that this is something that is involving people, and we need to be supportive of one another in this process.
All right, thanks everybody.
All right, so just a couple of final wrap-ups. Based on our current information, the immediate health risk from the virus to Dane County residents is considered very low at this time. It's a rapidly evolving situation. New information is going to be available on a daily basis. We will keep posting daily updates on our information line and social media channels, as well as our webpage. We plan to use CDC guidelines to continue monitoring the situation over the weekend. Visit the CDC's novel coronavirus webpage or our website for the most up-to-date information. And then just to reinforce, we have excellent public health practitioners who are up to the task of this job, and that the risk to the public health remains low. And as we were just talking about, you cannot tell if somebody has a risk of spreading the novel coronavirus by what they look like. We need to remember that we're talking about people here. We need to support one another as we respond to this situation. We're all in this together. Thank you very much.